Hey guys, welcome back to Mindful May. Today I am filming a Get Ready With Me. Today I am filming a Get Ready With Me. I'm sharing my morning skincare and my acne safe clean beauty routine. Let me just state I'm not a beauty queen. I don't collect beauty products or makeup, and I'm not super good at applying it or anything, but I do love how makeup makes me feel. I've learned a lot over the years about what is good for my acne prone skin, and personally I love watching Get Ready With Me's. So if you want some makeup recommendations or you have acne prone skin, then you might enjoy this video. So let's go back in time to when I was fresh-faced. Good morning. I have just done Pilates and showered, and now it's time to do my skincare routine. My basket of goodies. Because I got a little sweaty, I'm going to tone my face. I don't wash my face in the morning or after a workout. I know some people like to. I just don't. I like to give my face a good wash just once in the evening. Actually, yes, it's time to take these off. Those are my blue light glasses, which I wear in the evening if I'm looking at a screen, or in the morning. But now the sun is out and I actually have my window open so I can get some morning sun, which is very good for your circadian rhythm, your melatonin and cortisol production. It balances those out. Basically tells your body it's morning time. I love how this toner makes my skin look. I've only been using Face Reality for about 3 months. I went to see an acne specialist back in December of 2024. Now I'm using my Mandelic serum, which they put me on. Just do one pump. I have very acne prone skin, and I've actually had a very long journey with acne since puberty, and then resurfaced in my early 20s, resurfaced again in my late 20s. But I feel like since that facial and since using these products and probably some other lifestyle shifts, I've seen immense results. Just gonna put a little bit of squalene on my lips because they are very dry. It is currently 8 degrees in Idaho. So I like to use this. It's actually baby balm. I think it's for like diaper rashes, but my practitioner said that this is great for using to slug under your eyes at night or on your lips. So that is what I use it for. Actually, we'll put a little bit under my eyes. Get them nice and moisturized. So I'm gonna let this active Mandelic serum that I just put on sit and do its job for a little bit. And as I do that, I usually put on my deodorant, go have breakfast, or I'll get dressed, and then I'll come back like 10 minutes later and finish the rest of my morning routine. So this is my tried and true deodorant. I have been through so many natural brands, like aluminum-free brands, since I started my non-toxic journey in, like 2014 or 15. So it's been a long time and I've gone through several. I used to be a Schmitz girl, and for some reason it stopped working for me. I read online from this random blog that this specific, very small brand works well. This is my 3rd bottle, I think. It's $14, it's organic, and the smell is very neutral. I really like it. I find I only have to apply it once a day. After the mandelic acid has sat for a while, I use this crayon peptide cream, also from Face Reality. For the longest, I was using this Vanny Cream Daily Moisturizer. This is also very awesome. The lady I saw just recommended this. It's very creamy and thick, which I like, but I'm going to go back to this once this is gone because this is super cheap. I find it to be very moisturizing and hydrating and kind of brightens my skin, and I believe it's only $12. So this is 2 ounces and it was like $30, 3 ounces for $12. So this is the winner. You might be able to see how creamy it is. As I'm putting on my moisturizer, I also like to do a little bit of facial exercises as my skin is like really slick at this point. So just doing some eye circles to wake up my eyes. So there's a couple of points that open your drainage pathways. At least this is what I've heard, like behind in front of the ears. So I just do like a V shape and pump a couple of times, and I take big deep breaths. I have already exercised, which helps with lymphatic drainage, but then I like to go in manually and do some with my hands or with a gua sha. I just like using my hands. It just seems easier. It's like one less tool, just really gently. Sometimes if I'm in the shower and I'm like washing off, I will kind of massage the lymph nodes in my armpits as well to like open up those pathways so everything drains downward. Lastly, in my skincare prep before makeup is SPF. I've been using a blend of this Color Science and this Tizo 3. These were recommended by my practitioner. I basically only buy the things that she approves of. So I worked with this practitioner, last year through the Clear Stem Acne Panel, which is maybe a brand you've heard of. I have a couple of their products. I went through their acne program where you do blood testing and you get your results and they give you a protocol. And they talk a lot about topicals and what goes on your skin. And she has a whole page of stuff that she recommends. So I basically only buy things that she approves of. I've heard it's best to pat in your SPF. And then the rest goes on my hands. And not too often, but sometimes this is all I will do. I'll just stop here. And I feel like my skin looks hydrated and glowy and it's protected from the sun. But I am filming today, so I'm gonna do some makeup. All right, I've got my makeup. First, I start with the Illuminaire Concealing Mineral Foundation. My sister put me onto this, and then I realized that it was in my practitioner's approved list, so I bought it. You guys might think this is weird, but I like to buy things secondhand whenever I can, and that does not exclude beauty products. So I actually bought this unused, brand new, and still sealed from Mercari, which is similar to Poshmark and Depop, but I feel like they have way more skincare products on there. And I will tell you, I have bought the majority of my makeup items from there. I'm just a frugal gal. I don't like to spend a lot of money. Okay, so I'm just putting that on a couple of the scars that I still have on this side from a recent breakout. I also got this Merit foundation stick. I got this on Mercari. I basically only use this under my eyes. I don't really use a full face of foundation. I don't like the way it looks on me. It just makes me look kind of cakey, but maybe I haven't found one that I like yet. But I personally just like the look of skin. Next up, I'm using a Jones Road bronzer. This is in light tan. I also bought this off of Mercari. And while I do buy a lot of things that are unopened and brand new from there, I do buy some lightly used products too. I'm not afraid to say it. I know it's weird. So this one was partially used, but it's heavily discounted and I wanted to try it first to see if I liked it, and I really do. I also have a bronzer by Merit that I really like. It's a cream bronzer, but I've just been kind of stuck on this one. So as I said, I really listen to my practitioner. Her name is Emily Morrow. I'll link her page below, but I listen to whatever she recommends, or if I'm buying something that's not specifically on her page, I will run it through a pore clogger checker through Clear Stem or through the EWG to see if the product is clean. And those are basically the ways that I buy my makeup or skincare, to check if it's going to cause me acne or any little breakouts. Next, I have my favorite color of the Merit Blush Balm, which is Beverly Hills. I barely have any left. I really have to get in there with my brush. I also bought this off of Mercari in a bundle with a couple other colors. I have Stockholm and Fox, which I also really love, but this one for an everyday look is just very muted and I love it. And I kind of like to look like I have a sunburn. I know that's a personal preference. And I really put on a lot if I'm filming. Just want to look awake and alive, you know? I really do love this stuff. This is just the mini size. I'll probably get the bigger size. Next up is eyebrows. I use a couple different things. I used to use this and fill them in, but I wanted a more natural look. So I really only use the spoolie end of this now to fluff my brows. And then I will sometimes use this NYX Lift and Snatch to draw little brows on. That's only sometimes if I'm feeling real steady-handed, but generally every day I use e.l.f.'s Wow Brow. I don't think this is the cleanest product. I'm sure Well People or Ilia has a better and cleaner option. I need some help here. But I think I just told myself a lie and said that because this sits on just my brow hairs, it doesn't really matter if it's clean. No, that's not true. If you have a brow gel that you really love, let me know. I mean, I like this one and it's only $5, which is probably why I bought it a couple times. but I'm open to moving to a cleaner option whenever this runs out. I love a fluffy brow. Almost done. Now I have my fake freckles. This is kind of weird, but I wish I had freckles. I don't have that many, and I think they're so cute. I also wish I had bronze skin, and I don't, so I add bronzer. I wish that my pimples were covered, but they're not, so I cover them. Like, in my mind, fake freckles are weird, but also that's kind of what makeup is. So I use this Lime Crime brand, and it's the only one I found with non-pore clogging ingredients. So that is why I chose it. And I bought this one off of Mercari. And then because I loved it so much, I bought this new one recently. So one of them is very like dull and gives me kind of like bigger freckles. And then the other one, since it's brand new, it has a very fine point. So I use it for smaller freckles. And then again, because I'm filming, I go kind of ham. I just love looking like it's still summer, even though it's 7 degrees outside and it's all snowy. Woo! Okay, that is my whole makeup look. Now I'm going to curl a little bit of my hair and get dressed and get ready for the day. And that's a wrap. I'm gonna go film some more content for today. Thank you so much for joining me. P.S. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you like these products, I will do my best to link where you can find them below. I'm also linking my practitioner, Emily Morrow, down in the comments. She is a godsend. Everything she does is amazing. I trust her with my life. Any products she recommends, I will check out. So her info is below as well. See you next time. Cheers.